Welcome, fellow masters, to another episode of Clairvoyance EX, a video series where we go over the things that's coming up in the month for Fate Grand Order. And for the month of April, we actually don't have too much, but the things that do come up are very important, and that's what we're going to cover today. So, let's jump into it. First up, we have the second Olympus summoning banner that's going to be featuring Grand Lancer. Grand Lancer here is fantastic unit. His banner is coming. He is going to be a limited 5-star Lancer, and he is very good. I have nothing else to really say about him. If you have the same courts, definitely roll for him. He is a well worth roll unit. I know a lot of people roll for Dioscuri and Canis, and why wouldn't you? Because Canis is absolutely marvelous. But Grand Lancer is definitely worth your time and your courts, and I highly suggest that you roll for them. Next up, we have a very simple campaign. That's going to be the Interlude and Strengthening Half Off campaign. This happens in April, and it's going to last for about a week, a little bit more. Pretty much for the entire duration of the campaign, the AP cost of all interludes and strengthening quests will be lowered by half, and players are advised to take this chance to clear milestone missions under the extra mission tab in order to get more Saint cores. And this is true because for every 10 interludes or strengthening quests you complete, you actually get 10 Saint cores. So it is very advisable that you can use this time to complete all this, strengthen your servants, learn more about them, bond with them, and enjoy those free currencies. But let's talk about the real reason why you guys are here to click on this video, and that's going to be the 20 million download campaign. For NA, this is going to be a different number, but all you need to know is that this is the download campaign that features Musashi, and what that means is going to be the most talked about free SSR ticket. That's right, finally, you'll be given a chance to have your own free SSR, but there's strings attached. You only take advantage of this free SSR ticket for about 3 months. After that, you will not be able to take advantage of this opportunity. Also, you will need to clear Orleans in order to actually get this ticket at all. And after you get that ticket, you now have only until the end of that 3-month period. So it is very limited. You need to take advantage of this very quickly, or you need to join this game around this time so you can take advantage of that. If you know friends that are trying to jump into this game, please let them know this, because having a free SSR is very good. Unfortunately though, there's still a little bit more in the text. So you have to clear the related limited master mission during this campaign to obtain a ticket. You must use that ticket to temporarily have a 5-star servant from the list below. That's right, temporary. Now, how do you change that from a temporary status to permanent? Well, it tells you here. In order to change the status from temporary to permanent, 2 conditions must be filled, which are getting the redeemed servant to the first ascension and bond level 5. If by the end of the time limit the temporary servant has not reached the requirements, it will be removed from the account. In the case of redeeming a servant that you have previously had a copy of, as long as either of the copies servant fulfills the conditions listed above, it will immediately become permanent. In the case where the redeemed servant is the 6th copy or above an existing servant that the player owns, the player will not get a unregistered spirit origin this way. And sadly, the redeemed servant is not a valid target for special ascension. That is a lot to consider. Pick a servant that you do not have first and foremost. Because yes, while if you already have the servant, the bond level will already be 5 if you use them a lot. But you still have to put resources into leveling them to 50. So you have to put that in there just to get to their first ascension, and then they're yours permanently, which is a waste of materials to get another higher MP level of the servant. Only do that if there's really no one else you want and you just want to make your current servant that you love stronger. But for everyone else, just pick a different servant that you don't have. And I will go even further and say, if you're a brand new player, please, if you're not worried about husbando or waifu, use this on Zuke Leong, aka Waver. He is one of the best casters in this game that will take you through so many different versions of content and actually carry you through. There are people who played this game since day one that still don't have their own Waver, and they're regretting it and just holding their account back. So just getting one for free right now will help you so much in the long run. Yes, I know Caster Artoria is coming, and she's can arguably be the best caster that you could ever have in this game, but Waver is still no the less important, especially because they can go into every single strategy. So if you have the chance, definitely pick Waver. But if you already have Waver, or you really just don't give a shit about the meta, what exactly should you pick? Well, here are the options right here. For Saber, we have Altera, Artoria, and Mordred. For Archer, we have Arjuna, Super Orion, and Napoleon. For Lancers, we have Enkidu, Karna, and Bradamante. For Riders, we have Achilles, Europa, Ozymandias, and Francis Drake. For Casters, we have Anastasia, Sun Zhang, Scheherazade, Zhuge Liang, and Tamamo Caster. For Assassins, we have Asaka Hime and Jack. For Berserkers, we have Vlad III, Zhang Yu, and Nightingale. For Rulers, we have Jeanne d'Arc, and Runecaster, we have Jinako or Ganesha. Those are the options that you have, and aside from Waver, there are some other recommendations I can go into. If you really want me to talk about that, let me know down in the comments. But another cool thing to note, that you will have double experience for the redeemable SSR servant. So for the entire duration, all redeemable 5-star servants will receive 2-time experience during synthesis. So essentially, for as long as you have the redeemable servants, they're going to have double XP. So long as you're not using them for materials, for leveling, burning them, or for an MP, you're fine here, which is great and fantastic. But there's more to this campaign. What else do we have going on here? You have your traditional login bonus as well as a retweet goal. So go ahead and do that so you have a chance to get 30 Sane Quartz. And of course, with the consecutive login bonus, you have your experience, your apples, your QP, your faux cards, and your 10 summoning tickets for logging in for 7 days consecutively. As long as you log in for 4 days accumulative, you get 200 mana prisms, a gold HP and attack card, and a rare mana prism on the 4th day. You also have these limited missions where they reward you with a limited command code once completed. The Blaze of Nitin Doraku. When engraved on a Buster card, increase the critical damage of that card by 20%. Fantastic card. Definitely use that. Even beyond just having it for Musashi, any Buster servant with crits loves this card. And some of these missions are relatively easy. You clear all the missions, you get 10 Sane Quartz. You clear 8 of the missions, you get the command code. And the other ones are just super easy. Clear Chapter 1 of Orleans, share Chapter 1 of Okeanos, clear Chapter 1 of Camelot, clear Chapter 1 of Lost World 1, clear Chapter 1 of Lost World 5 Olympus. You get Sane Quartz for those. Clear any Ever Gatherings daily quest once. Clear any Training Field daily quest once. Clear any Into the Treasure Vault daily quest once. Clear any free quest once. Attempted free point summonings 30 times. This is all relatively easy. It just says, hey, play the game to complete it. So get that done day 1, or if you already have done these in the case of the stories, these will just be something you can just click and done. Also during this time, all Emperor Gathering and Training Field daily quests will be open for about a couple weeks here. And also, all Arc 1 and Arc 2 main quests, AP will be 0 during this time. AP will not be an issue when trying to complete stories. So please get on that if you haven't already. And if you're trying to do the free quests, they're actually going to be half off for the first time clear. So honestly, this is very good. Sadly, this does not include Epic of Remnant or Arc 1.5 as they mentioned, but hey, finish that main story, then do the Epic of Remnants later after you caught up. They also increased our command storage by 50, and they give us the Da Vinci's Workshop CE, which increases QP gain by 1 and Mystic Code experience by 1, which increases to quite a larger amount when you level up and maximum break it. And for those of you like me who missed a chance to get the Da Vinci Lily code, which is very good for farming QP, well, now you can get it in the Rare Mana Prism shop. You can unlock that and then finally have a chance to buy all of them like I have been waiting for literally about a year. Once more, as I said, if you have new players coming in, it's the perfect time because the login bonus for a limited time gets a renewal. You get a whole bunch of stuff here that you're definitely going to want to take advantage of. For real, just have them log in during this time. If they're even somewhat interested in Fate Grand Order, even someone interested in Fate, there's just so many things that you can get from here that would just be helpful for you. So definitely suggest for them to log in during this time and take advantage of all these lovely goodies. And lastly, we have the summoning campaign, which is going to be very, very good here. You have a lot of limited servants from year 1 and a little bit of year 2, but a lot of good hitters on a daily rotation, starting with Musashi, Gilgamesh Archer, Kentucky Berserker, Brynhildr Lancer, Skyhawk Lancer, Jalter Avenger, Da Vinci Caster, which is okay, Ishtar Archer, and again it just rotates throughout the entire time. Very good servants, along with the return of the 2017 New Year Limited Craft Essences. These craft essences are great, with the exception of the 3-star one. The 4-star literally ignores evasion and increases art performance, while First Sunrise, the 5-star, increases buster performance by 50% and starts the battle with 40% MP gauge. You get that max limit broken, that is 50%. I have a few copies of those myself, so I'll probably be rolling just to get that. The 20 million download campaign is going to be honestly the highlight of the month of April, but funny enough, that is not the only thing we got coming. Because things have been moved around a little bit, originally this is all for April, but I have a theory that we're going to get one event a little earlier, and that's going to be a rerun event. The rerun event will be Gura Final Hanoji Rerun. This will be your last chance to get Nagao Kagatora as the 4-star Welfare Lancer. She is a very good arts Lancer, so definitely take advantage of that. But that is not all here. The summoning campaign has Mao Avenger, also known as Nobunaga Avenger, Okita Alter as a 5-star limited, and also sharing with the banner Old Man Li Shu Wen as a 5-star Lancer slot, and Berserker Nobu and Berserker Mori. Berserker Mori and Berserker Nobu are on right up the entire time and alternates between Mao, Okita Alter, and Old Man Li Shu Wen. This is actually pretty good summoning campaign, all things considered. You also get quite a few good things from the shop, as well as get CEs from this. So definitely take advantage of this event. You only need to clear Fuyuki to go ahead and do this, and we actually have a guide on the channel that you'll be able to check out if you are a little confused. And that concludes another episode of Clairvoyance CX for the month of April. If you need some help with the current story, Lost World 5.2, definitely click on this playlist here. I have everything you need to know about Olympus there, as well as the boss guides that are uploading daily. But if you're not interested in that, you can probably check out the top SSRs that you can roll for this year. I talk about the Grand Lancer for an extended period there, and you'll get more context why I say he is definitely a must roll. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you there.